All right, crafters. Hello, hello. I know this is unexpected, but I got my shipment early. So, we are going to be unboxing a brand new product from Warhammer, Age of Sigmar, as part of No. We have Age of Sigmar Shadow and Pain. Part of the new Broken Realms series. This is the first battle box, and it's going to have the Daughters of Cain versus the forces of Slaanesh. Hey, Ben, let's get this open and take a peek at the actual context. Oh my God, that's a lot of plastic. All right, now first off, I got to admit, this was a heavy box. This is a good battle box. I can already tell that just from hanging this thing on. Now, I haven't looked at the book yet, but I know that this is a whole new thing. This is a whole new campaign thing. I actually want to pick up the book to go with it. But this is, from what I understand, the story is that these Daughters of Cain are the ones protecting his prison, and these Hedonites or Slaanesh are trying to break out Big Daddy Slaanesh from their prison. So, that's what this fight is, and there's going to be a bunch of stuff in here, so we're going to go over that all. All right, so I can see this is one sprue of the Daughters of Cain with the wings, the flyer ones. And I recognize this sprue. This is Daemonette's. And this is, the Daemonette's with the riders. That's a cool-looking spear thing. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then there's another one of that sprue. And this is the Iron Scale Melusai, the unique character for the Daughters of Cain. And I'm guessing this is the Lord of Pain, who is the unique character for the Slaanesh out of here. It's a lot of sharp, spiky bits. I'm betting this is part of the chariot thingamabob that comes in this kit. That is lots of spikes, lots of bits. This is probably the rest of that chariot. Wow. I know there's not a lot of new pieces, but man, there's still a lot of plastic in here. My God. More Daughters of Cain. This is the snaky body ones. And more Slaaneshi chicks with whips. Wow. This is a great box. This is a great value. $170. And we've got a bunch of frames. We'll get them counted up in a sec, but that's even more stuff. Gosh. And I know there's more stuff underneath here. We've got some lovely art. The cover piece is actually in good condition. This is one of the ones I'm actually going to get framed up, put on the wall. What you're looking at, really, I mean, lots of bases in the book. Here's the important stuff. Wow. All right. Let's see what we got here. This is very cool. This will be probably one of the last big boxes of stuff I purchase for my Slaanesh army. Warscrolls for everybody, which is good. Daemonette's House Riders. Melusai Iron Scale, that's the character. Kinnerai Heartrenders. Bloodstalkers and Blood Sisters. And then Hellstriders, Hellflare, Lord of Pain. There's another version of the Hellstriders. They get two different weapons. And then my good old Daemonette's. All right, so Warscrolls. This is the part I'm excited for because this book apparently has a lot of new cool stuff in it. And then once I have the book out, I can quick give a count of what's in here. So instructions, as per normal. Objectives, rulers, tokens, and all that goodness. And then 2 quick books. Hang on. So we're going to quick count here. We'll go through the books. So for the Slanesh, actually, let's do the sisters first because these are going to be the last guys done. So we got 1, 2, 3, and a leader. So we got 3 full frames of stuff plus the leader. And then for the Slanesh, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a half, 5.5, and a character. So there's a little bit more Slanesh stuff in there, but the Slanesh stuff is cheaper, so you get more of it when you're coming out. I think dollar-wise it'll work out the same. Point-wise it should be the same. But that's a lot of plastic in one little box there. So I'm happy for that. Lady D wants to start up a Daughters of Cain group. So this will be a good start for her for what she's doing. Comes with a little core rules book. That's pretty neat. Just some basics on how to do stuff. That's cool, with rules for even scenarios. There's a couple little scenarios in here. That's good for it. So this box is good for starters, which I do consider myself a beginner in Age of Sigmar. I've not really played any of it. I've built a ton and I've painted a ton, but I haven't really played any. So now the whole thing of this is this whole campaign setting. And to give an idea here, okay, so we've got a bit of lore, like a lot of lore, which should be good. I mean, that's like 16 pages of lore with art to kind of give you an idea of what you're looking at. And then some good paint schemes on how to do these guys up. I appreciate that. I mean, I love when they kind of give that at least an idea where to start from. I really love these Cain, Daughters of Cain, and these snake chicks. They're really cool looking figures. The Harpy Flyer things aren't bad either. That's pretty cool. And then battle plans. It's actually got like Realm of Battle and setting things up to do fights specifically for this rule with complete rule setups and everything for the board. There's apparently new Realmscape rules, the Land of Shadows. Again, I haven't even had a chance to really go through any of this yet. I mean, just open up right in front of you here. But there's Dance Diabolic, Coils Titan, Heart of Shadows. It's really cool. They've actually got several different battle plans because this is supposed to be sort of a narrative box, which is great. And then it's got specifically a couple of Warscroll battalions. So I from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, because again, I haven't played much, but when you have a battalion specifically, you pay points for it, but then everybody in that battalion gets a specific ability. So the new battalions, you have Tyrala's Scath Coven, which is an Iron Scale, 5 Blood Sisters, 5 Bloodstalkers, and 5 Kinary Heartrenders. So basically the contents of the box, You get to re-roll save rolls of 1 for target friendly units from this battalion. So basically, you get to re-roll 1s on your armor saves. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool ability. And then Getharx's Cavalcade, which is again basically what's in here. Unit of Daemonettes, Hellflayer, 2 units of 5 Hellstriders, and a Lord of Pain. It's specific that it's only 10 Daemonettes. You couldn't use it like on a bigger group. And they don't take battle shock tests. Oh, that's okay, I guess. I don't see spending points for them. And then they've got the stats for the Warscrolls here in the back. I'm curious about the Lord of Pain. He is immortal. He's not a demon. Everyone else is demons. He is not. What does he do? Hang on. Let's see what he does. Share the pain. He can roll a dice every time he allocates a wound or a mortal wound in this model. At 5+, it's negated. And in addition, if it's negated in the combat phase, I'm guessing that's the melee portion, everyone that he negates with that, the attacking group takes out as a mortal wound. That's pretty cool. And then Paragon of Depravity. You can use this command ability in the combat phase. If you do, pick 1 friendly Hedonite mortal unit within 12 of this model. You can re-roll hit rolls for attacks. So you definitely want to have mortals with this guy. And Hellstriders are mortals. They're people on the steeds. So unlike the other ones I have, like I have the demonettes that are on the steeds. These are mortals on the steeds. So I've been looking to play Sissa Elki in my unit. There's different, for people that are familiar with 40K, think of it as different chapters or different, if you're playing like different septs if you're playing Tau, or different cults if you're playing Drukhari. They have different ones for the Slanesh. There's different groups. And I've been looking to play the Sissa Elki's Chosen, and you need mortal units for that one to work. So this would add 3 mortal units to that army. So that's cool, because you need that for that to work. So dig that. So yeah, I mean, I like the fact that there's actually, a little pitch battle. There's a lot of information. I imagine this will sync up. Let's take a look at her. Yeah, let's take a look at her. I'm so focused on the Slaneshi. Let's take a look at that Melusai Iron Scale. She's got a lot of stuff going on in her. Okay. Blood of the Oracle. Each time this model is affected by a spell or an endless spell, you can roll a dice. On a 5+, you can ignore the effects. Gory Offering. If any enemy models are slain by wounds inflicted by this model's attacks in the combat phase, you can add 1 to the attacks characteristic of friendly Melusai units wholly within 12 of this model to the end of the phase. So I'm believing Melusai are the other snake people. So if she kills somebody, she adds other attacks. That's pretty cool. Turn to Crystal. At the end of your combat phase, you can pick 1 enemy unit within 1 chosen model and roll a dice. On a 3+, an enemy unit suffers a mortal wound. So she can turn someone to stone or turn them to crystal. Command ability. Wrath of the Sithborn. You can use this command ability once per turn in your hero phase. If you do, pick 1 friendly Melusai unit only within 12 of the model, and they can run and shoot. You can roll 2d6 instead of 1d6 when they make a run roll for that unit. Okay, so she has some cool abilities. She doesn't turn anybody else into battle line. I don't know whose battle line for this army. It doesn't actually say. Well, let's see. Does it say for? Because I know Daemonettes are battle line. It doesn't say for them. It doesn't make anybody different battle line on the back page. Back page. Okay. Let's take a peek. Here we go. Blood Sisters. Battle line in a Daughters of Cain army if general is a Blood Rack Medusa. So the Blood Sisters. So these guys are battle line. If general is a Blood Rack Medusa, but it doesn't say she's a Blood Rack Medusa, so I don't know. Well, it is, I guess, because, I mean, it's supposed to be a pitch battle. You should be able to pick up this unit and just play it with what it says here. So I'm guessing they are. I'm guessing she is a Blood Rack Medusa. But that might be in the fluff. But the box doesn't come with a Blood Rack Medusa. No, it doesn't. Unless she's a Blood Rack Medusa, which it doesn't say she is. Yeah, no, I don't think it's technically a legal unit out of a legal army out of the back. I mean, the Slaanesh one isn't because there's only one battle line. The only one that's battle line there is the Daemonettes. So you don't even have two battle line units in there. So I don't think either is. You could agree to sit down and play them, but I think technically right out of the box, neither one is actually a proper 500-point army out of the box. I'd allow it when we're playing our simple 500-point games just to be silly. So yeah, a lot of plastic, good rules, a lot of fluff. I mean, it's honestly, it's a pretty big booklet. You figure you've got 2 heroes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 6 units in there, 7 units in there. So it's definitely a deal. It's definitely worth getting. Yeah, it's a great deal. It's still a great deal out of the box. You got to find something to split the box with if you only want one half. I laugh at Ben for that one. Sorry. And I don't know if these boxes go flying off the shelf. If they don't, maybe in 2 weeks I might pick up another one or split one with somebody I know that wants a box. Possibly. So, so yeah, just a quick overview, quick unboxing. A lot of really cool figures, some good stuff in there, and who on earth? I don't know. I don't know who I'd split it with. I don't know. Maybe we'll just buy a second one and let my wife have some more figures she's not doing. Let's get a lid back on that. So yeah, solid box, solid buy. I'm glad to have gotten it early. Especially with me working on my Slaaneshi painting right now. I don't want to build another set of guys and just have a bunch more piled up. Hey, Mike. I don't know if I want to build a bunch more to have more piling up, but it might be interesting to dial it up and see how many actually have in points-wise. So $170, good deal. I'd say if you're looking to get into Age of Sigmar, it's a good buy. If you're looking specifically to get one or the other of those armies, also good buy. If you're like me and you like lots of armies, it's definitely a good buy. So I think that's all I can say about it. Lots of plastic, lots of fun. So that being said, I think we're going to wrap up. Like I said, just a quick unboxing, see what we got in that box again. Thank you, Games Workshop, for getting it to me early. And build, play, have fun. Welcome to No Bolter November. And get your stuff built and painted. Let's get some Age of Sigmar going. Thanks so much. Have a great night, folks.